Hello, my people. Welcome and thank you, my great, wonderful, blessed, and waiver loving people. Thank you. How on a day, how on a area. My people, don't they happen in Anambra State, don't they show, don't they beg. Soludo's aide who brutalized GUO driver for overtaking convoy. My people. Apologies has been made by Mr. Ossy. My wonderful people, could they imagine as it hot, as it boil? Soludo's aide, who brutalized GUO driver for overtaking convoy, has apologized. At the end of the apology, he denied being among the convoy. My people, waiting politician no go do, never exist. Well, the information has it that an aide of Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Mr. O.C. Onoko, who was reported to have ordered his thugs to brutalize a commercial driver for overtaking his convoy, has finally apologized. This apology came shortly this morning as the transport company GUO Transport has threatened to sue the official. Onoko, in a press release, denied that he wasn't in a convoy, but stated that the commercial driver drove dangerously and his personal security aide tried to correct him, but he remained recalcitrant. Meanwhile, he said that he have been inundated with calls and messages from well-meaning friends, colleagues, and Ndianambara over a video clip that was gone viral on social media regarding an altercation between a GUO driver and himself. The managing director, chief executive officer of Foka Capital Territory Development Authority, I take full responsibility for all that happened that day, and he said he also apologized to the young man, his company, GUO, and my friends and well wishers who have been embarrassed by his occasion with such an act. He further said that he stated this saying that he is driving in the company of two civil defense officials seated in the back seat by Toyota Lexus vehicle where there was no conveyor. Army White Transport Agent GUO, whose driver was assaulted, has threatened to sue Onoko. GUO onto this in a press statement said his driver was beaten the cutlass by political thugs on the order of Onoko. On this basis, now Honoko have denied that he is not among the convoy, that in fact he never came out with convoy, and was the same person that was ordered to brutalize this young man. And the Nigerians, I don't know the one we're gonna take right now. It further stated that her passenger, according to GUO's site, were traumatized as they watched the hopeless driver being slumped. We assure all concerned citizens that we still seek legal redress to ensure that such acts of inhuman treatment of citizens do not keep occurring. We have also seen the statement from the press secretary of the Anambra State government. We are surprised that they could not or they could want to defend the outrageous act meted out to our driver today. My wonderful people, they justified this atrocious action of the aid of the government of Anambra of the years by contending that it was our driver's recklessness and led to his being beaten with a machete and trebly brutalized. And to this, the false narrative they put out without speaking to our driver or the passenger in the vehicle that witnessed the whole incident sparked volumes. We call on the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Soludo, the state to condone the conduct of this and his officials and constitute a panel of injury into or the panel of inquiry into these incidents to curtail the excesses of his officials and avoid a repeat of a similar incident which could possibly have led to a loss of life and cause in the state. My fellow country people, what am I going to say? A lot of confusion. When it comes to something like this, the government officials they know the way out to defend themselves, either by denying or by saying, such thing never existed. Meanwhile, we have passengers and passerbys who were at present, who were at the same venue that witnessed this event. My wonderful people, let me have your take right in the comment section because as it stands now, Anambra's people in Anambra State are saying what they will say concerning this incident. Meanwhile, Abuja trip, who disrespected your father, look him to court. Okay, after taking him to court, Otto is the tells in Gige. Alright, the information right now on our desk has been on billionaire oil mogul and the philanthropist Prince Otto Eze has ordered his media aide to cease replying to remarks by the Minister of Labour and Employment, of course, Dr. Chris Ngige, against his person. Ngige and Eze have recently engaged such each other in a media war after the local took 12 monarchs from Anambra, including the traditional rulers of Alo community, where Ngige hails from. Igwe Mark Anthony Okonkwo to Abuja to meet President Muhammadu Buhari. On this basis, the monarch had immediately been suspended by Anambra State Governor Chief Wele Obiano for a period of 1 year. But Dr. Ngige proposed that they be punished from their communities via why is it who took them on the hill fighted trip to punish them. Okay, and now it has been on this matter of AIDS, and now a lot has really is happening as I speak to you. My wonderful people, it might be something that happened far back ago, but we have to relate it back to what is happening currently in the state of Anambra State. My fellow country people, what am I going to say? Kindly drop your take right in the comment section because a lot has happened. Soludo's aide has finally apologized as he sent his talks to brutalize GUO driver for simply overtaking his convoy. And remember that if you know your onion as a company, GUO, they have proposed that this time around, no way, we must sue this aid, and knowing the implication and what it will cause the economy and all that in the face of the government of Anambra State, he was forced to apologize. In fact, he was subjected to do so, to do the needful. And first of all, you know how proud they could be. And he's denied being in the same convoy that he ordered his men to beat up a GUO driver. And now this is the state of the young man right in the hospital. My very comfortable people, well, let me have your take on this matter because this matter is something that you yourself you could chook your mouth to put because it is a nation and state-wise things or states a problem and we have to talk about it. Don't say that it's not your business because it did not happen in your area. It's happened right in Anambra State, and it's just a tip for an iceberg and for us to learn. Because when it comes to governance and the people of motorists, sometimes it may not work out the way they will talk about it, and the question has been that there are eyewitnesses who are still at present, and those people are not being consulted. I have not heard any of them say I was there, or based on what we have gathered, based on eyewitness point of view. And these people bluntly denied the being at present. What am I going to say? Well, let me have you right at your desk for you to decide right at the comment section. Say what is your mind. Is it the right move made by GUO? What do you have to say? Or will you say that it is normal of Nigeria security and the government officials' way of intimidating their poor civilian? Well, let me have a take on the comment section and remember to to continue to follow us and then share as you send your take. Write the comment section. Be blessed and have your take. Thanks and God bless.